What's up, YouTubers? It's Dito D. Oh my God! I did a video last week for the Halloween, and I guess I was gonna put it up the next day, and I didn't, and it's gone. It was just gone. So I waited a few days, and I'm back now. I'm doing another video, and I'm kind of happy, or not. Well, I'm not upset. I'm not upset that the video is gone because I couldn't really get all my thoughts out, and I still don't feel like I can. The I went to go see Halloween last Thursday. I went to go see the premiere, and overall, really liked the movie. Really liked them. There were some things in the movie I didn't like that I really didn't like, but overall, I really liked the movie. And what I liked was it weighed more on the. It was more on the good side than the bad side. So the good outweighed the bad by far. I've been a fan of Halloween since the beginning. I've been watching this killer Michael Myers do his thing for a long time. Now, a long time ago, it's been set up that I believe her name was originally Cynthia Myers, Laurie Strode. Her name was changed to Laurie Strode because she was adopted by another family to help hide her from her lunatic brother, Michael Myers, who killed his sister, Judith Myers, when he was 6 years old. Okay, now, Michael Myers hasn't said shit since. We don't even know if he was talking before that. I don't know if he used to just sit down and have regular conversations with his family, but one day he got up and stabbed the shit out of his sister. So I'm assuming that the conversations weren't all that fucking normal. Whatever they were talking about, it led to him stabbing the fuck out of her one night. But just it happened to be on Halloween. Now I don't know if I think it was planned. I think it was planned. I think Michael Myers was smart enough to plan that shit out. There's another version of it that Rob Zombie did. I'm not going to include the Rob Zombie movies with this series. Now, even though this new Halloween movie is supposed to be a standalone movie that comes 40 years after the original movie, I'm still including it with the other 8 movies, uh, 7, whatever, in between. You have part 2 that established that Laurie Strode was Michael Myers' sister. In 2018, they're telling us that that was never the case. Michael Myers was just a killer who came after Laurie and her friends, and Laurie survived, and Michael was taken in by the police, taken into custody that night. So from that point forward, the story is Michael has been locked up. Now, if you go back to part 2, like I said, they established that there was a sister. And then in part 3, they fucked around and did whatever the fuck they wanted, and I don't know what that was. Then in part 4, they brought Michael Myers back from basically a crisp because he had got burnt the fuck up in part 2, and then he got up again in part 4 and started walking around stabbing motherfuckers again. And he even stabbed somebody with a fucking double-barrel shotgun. That was pretty impressive. Then he did part 5, where he killed some more people and shit. Then part 6 was stupid as fuck. Part 6 was just... Then there was part H2O. Part 7. H2O was a good movie. H2O was enjoyable. It was a good follow-up. What they did was they ignored a bunch of shit, too. They was like, look, we can't explain all this stupid shit, especially for part 6. We just gonna ignore a whole bunch of shit because she don't have a daughter now. She got a son, and this is Jamie Lee, Laurie Strode. She came back. Josh Hartnett played her son. I don't know what the fuck his name was. Josh. Who cares? So he had a girlfriend, and they almost got stabbed to death. Laurie had to save them from Michael, and LL Cool J was there to help out. Then we fast forward to whatever bullshit came after that, and then there was some more movies. Like I said, I'm not going to include those. Now we're here, years later, to the original Michael Myers. Now, they're saying all that other crazy shit that happened, even part two doesn't matter. And part two was good. Part two was a very good follow up. It was good because it was the same night. It just felt like the perfect companion piece. But now there's this, and it's crazy because Michael, I was looking at the cast, I was going IMDb because I wanted to kind of remember some of the characters and some of the shit, just kind of it goes over again in my head what I saw, and he killed a lot of fucking people in this movie. He killed a lot of people, killed a lot of dudes, man, whole lot of people, man. I mean, it was just his thing. It was just his fucking thing, and that's what's crazy about it. That is what's crazy about Michael Myers. Jason, oh, don't go to fucking Crystal Lake. Okay, problem solved. Freddy, oh, well, I wasn't born on Elm Street, so hey, my parents don't even come from Elm Street. We ain't ever seen a fucking Elm Street. See, so we ain't got to worry about that shit. But this dude, Texas, stay the fuck out of Texas. You ain't got to worry about chainsaws and shit. This guy, though, man, it's just Halloween. It's just fucking Halloween. And he's Michael Myers. And that's that. And it's very interesting because in this movie they show how Jamie Lee, she fucking loped up. She's Sarah Connor now. She got guns and shit, and she know how to use them. And she can't wait to use them on Michael Myers. So it just so happens that these two people, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I guess they were thinking they're going to go down here and talk to Michael Myers and get the greatest interview ever because he's about to get transferred, and they want to talk to him before he gets transferred and just get his take on why he did what he did, because he's a person, he needs to be understood, and everybody needs to be, they some fucking, who cares? They just have a lot of shit on their mind. I don't want to get too much deeper into that. Michael, I guess they think Michael can be saved. It's like some SJ. It's stupid. They go and do that shit. And when they go, they walk into this crazy place. Because I think the place is designed to keep the people crazy. Because it's a big fucking checkerboard, and everybody is in the center of their own little Sudoku spot, chained to the fucking floor. And they got Michael Myers in the center of this bitch. And I guess he's the number one prisoner. They got him right in the middle. The people walk in and they go over and talk to Michael. And for some reason, somebody from the police station where the evidence for the crime is at, they gave these fucking podcasters, this is what they are, podcasters. They just some podcasters. They just some people on the internet. Okay? They got access to the mask. They go down to the fucking this place, the institution, whatever, the fucking institution, and they start taunting Michael Myers with the fucking mask. Hey, bitch, look, you remember this mask? You remember what you did? Remember we fucked a bunch of people up? Remember you was wearing this shit? And they were like, oh, you can feel it, you can feel it. Like, remember when Luke was fucking with Ray? Oh, you can feel it, can you feel it? Can you feel the force? You can't feel shit. But he could feel that shit. He felt it. And everybody was giggling and snickering and acting a fool. All the other crazy people. And then the dogs and shit start barking. You see all that in the commercial. And it was why would you do this? Why would you do this? The people, even the cops, they should have been like, get these motherfuckers out of here. This is stupid. But they didn't. They just let him sit there and fucking taunt Mike with the mask. And the next thing you know, that night they're transferring Mike, and something happens to the bus flip over and shit. He jump out, and I guess he just kill a couple people, and he's still there, because then a couple more people get fucking killed in the process of him taking a vehicle and going to Haddonfield and starting over. And the thing is, he didn't just go to Haddonfield. Somehow he tracked down the people who came and taunted him with the fucking mask, and he kicked their ass. And I was happy, because I wish he kicked their ass in the institution. Because why the fuck did they go down here with the mask? I'm glad they fucking died. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say. He got his mask, and it was back to basics, baby. Because he just walked through the neighborhood and started slaughtering motherfuckers. And you can kind of get that out of part 2. He did that in part 2, and it was like, oh shit, like why did he do that? That wasn't his sister. He just fucked that bitch up. He was walking her house, and that's what he did in this movie. And he just kept doing it. And like I said, Laurie has a daughter. She's got a granddaughter. She taught her daughter to be tough, and now they're kind of estranged because her daughter got the fuck away from her because she was like, her mom's crazy. Just like John Connor's like, my mom's fucking crazy. She went through some shit, and she's trying to put it on me. She won't get over it. But the bitch needs to get over it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life because I can't even interact with my own mama. She crazy. And now they see why she's like this. She's not overreacting. It's 40 fucking years. 40 fucking years. Here he comes again. She's been telling him, look, any day, any year, it don't have to be him. Anything, be prepared. And her daughter didn't push this on her daughter, on her granddaughter. So Laurie's granddaughter, Allison, she's just like a regular innocent kid, and it was very. You kind of just froze when you saw it because it was very captivating. It was very powerful how they showed her come face to face with Michael Myers for the first time. It was like innocence meets evil all over again. Like she's never been through no shit like this. She wouldn't even expect no shit like this. But when she saw it, and she saw it for real, everything fucking changed. And that made the movie like this shit is great. This is incredible. So if you're going to go see the movie. Definitely see the fucking movie. If you're a Michael Myers fan, if you're a horror fan, you definitely want to see this shit. I think everybody's going to like the movie, but I think people are going to have issues with the movie, and they might say they don't like the movie because they have issues with the movie. Like, look, the doctor in the movie, he do too much. He's too fucking much. Like, he's another psychopath. And there's not enough room in the movie for 2 fucking psychopaths. I don't want to see that. I don't like that shit. That shit was not needed. And he killed somebody. And that's like one of Michael's bodies. You can't take away from Michael's body count. Like I said, a lot of people got it in this movie. I mean, shit. They could have erased 3 bodies. They could have just said, hey, fucking no, don't even put that in there. Just, yeah, this would be the rest of the movie. But no, they put all that shit in there. I was like, wow. But Michael was on his fucking job. But so was Laurie. She was about protecting her kids. She was serious about that shit. And she taught her kids how to protect themselves. Now, her grandkid, that was the one they really needed to protect. And her friends just kind of got in the way. And the same thing happened all over again. But there was some bits, like the babysitter with the kid. And I know everybody talked about that part. I've watched a few other reviews about the movie. The movie's awesome. You know, I just didn't like that fucking doctor. I really didn't. I didn't like the doctor, and that just kind of it just made me feel a certain way about the movie. I was like, oh, I don't know. But then I just kind of like just let it, just sat with it for a minute and thought about it, and everything else was great. Everything else was great. I just didn't like the spin on the doctor. But who knows? I may watch the movie again, and I may see it from a different angle, and you know, it may open my eyes to something new. Everybody around Mike, I guess they'd be around him too long. I guess they just kind of flip. But the question still remains: why, Mike? Why? You know. And the movie is cold-blooded as you can get. And if you like horror and you like slashers, this is definitely a good slasher film to go see. It's been a long time since we got a good, decent flat slasher movie, a good Michael Myers movie. Period. You know, I didn't like, but I liked the first Rob Zombie Halloween. I liked it for the most part. The second one I didn't like, but I'm not including that with these. And then there's some of these, like I said, part 3 I didn't care for because it didn't have Michael Myers. I didn't really give it a chance. Maybe I should because you know it's a different movie. But part 6 was fucking stupid, and part 8, it was kind of entertaining. It's entertaining for like a murderous entertainment. You know, like If you just want to see these kids get killed for no fucking reason, then it's a cool little movie to watch. Other than that, I don't think it's the worst one. People say it's the worst one. I don't think it's the worst one. I think part 6 is the worst fucking one. But the one with Busta Rhymes, if you want to just be entertained, Dangertainment, there you go. It's some bullshit that you can watch. It ain't nothing. It ain't got shit to do with the rest of the Halloween movies. It's some motherfucker dressed up as Michael Myers going around killing people in the Michael Myers house. Supposedly. It's supposed to be their house. I don't know. It don't really look like their house. Follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. The addresses are up top. You can like the video. You can share it with your friends. You can subscribe. I'd appreciate it all. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy. Happy Halloween.